It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Cafe studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Have to work hard. If I were a rich man.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And that was what?
If I were a rich man. I didn't know my mic was on. Sorry.
That was If I Were a Rich Man. And you
Fiddler
heard
on the
Dawn,
Roof.
And you heard Dawn singing.
All day long.
So please write to her if your ears
So sorry.
exploded.
So sorry you all heard that.
Welcome to the show. The Brooklyn Cafe welcomes you and thanks you for watching, caring, and sharing. So if you can share our show out, we would appreciate it. Real quick, the call-in number is 888-994-4995.
It would be 888-994-4995.
888-994-4995.
That'd be it.
So what did I say?
That's what you said.
And if you want to participate, it's just that kind of day. I got to get into my New York City mind because it's been that kind of day. If you saw today the channel that we're trying to establish, you saw back-to-back shows. The only show that was missing was Dina. Because she decided not to do it, she'd opt out today, but there would have been one more in there. And we were going back to back, and I was looking at the clock and the timing of all these things because we want to bring you from 9 to now shows of different varieties.
And we had music therapy with Lenny Marine. You heard me and Dina singing, so sorry again about that. I did stay off mic and off camera as much as possible, but Dina was having fun.
Yes.
Music therapy, trying to provide some entertainment, right? During whatever we are always going through, some sort of something. If we can make you laugh a little bit or make you chuckle or even just scratch your head and go, how do they do what they do? Then we've accomplished what we were set out to accomplish.
True. And I'm going to tell you, the show with Lenny, with NBA could have kept going forever because we just get into that whole mode of thing. And
I should brush up on my singing voice.
That Valerie's mother was playing along and she got upset. She said, I gave 3 answers. You didn't say my name once. So we sent her a bag of coffee to thank her.
The funny thing is she wrote in, I had 3 already, and you told Lenny that was the name of the song.
I didn't know. I didn't realize she was
She was saying, I had 3 answers already. I hope she won a bag of coffee.
Yes, we sent her a bag of coffee.
Fantastic.
Whether she wanted it or not, I don't know.
Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. It's interesting that we are now back to our virtual platform. Our guests are coming in virtually, but you know what? Second time's a charm because now everyone has all their networks perfected and elements in place, and we just keep going.
And I happen to know that personally, we went this weekend to get computer equipment. Nobody is selling computer equipment. Everybody's sold out.
Everyone's sold out of computer parts, yeah.
So you better have your computer up and running and humming because there are no parts, so what happened?
A humming and a humming and a humming. Although there is toilet paper, so we're good with paper toilets
Yeah, what
too.
happened to that?
Apparently people realized there was no need to have a rash on toilet paper.
So there's toilet paper now out there?
We've got hand sanitizer and masks are actually being sent to us from Momentum Research International. They're sending us a care package out of Orlando, so that should be coming any day now.
But I don't understand, why is there toilet paper now?
Because I guess people realize that, why are we
People
stocking
stopped
up on
using
toilet
paper?
I don't think they stopped using it. I think they probably realize you don't need
You
to
don't,
stock
you
up
don't
on
need
it.
to use it.
You don't need to stock up. You don't need to hoard it.
The only reason there's plenty of it is people are not using it. Think about it.
They're sitting on the toilet, like you said this morning, for 2.5 hours. Your
Gio.
poor son, I know. It makes you laugh, though. Right,
No,
when you
it doesn't.
reminisce, you think back, wow, and they all still grow up anyway.
It was really sad. I'm
Right.
sorry that I did that.
What would you have done differently?
I would have cleaned his butt and sent him on his way.
Was that the last time you cleaned his bottom?
No.
You did it again?
Yeah.
So,
You know, you made me feel real bad. You and Yvonne Haas made me feel horrible. Because you guys are agreeing that you had to have that tough love and you can't baby them. And they're kids. What are you going to do with a 5-year-old who decides that he can't do it?
he was luckier than mine. I did it at 3.
I could not live in your house. I would have packed up my bags and said, if you're not letting me wear Pampers, I'm going somewhere else that they will.
That was pretty much it. They just need that heart-to-heart. And it brought it up because you spoke to Casper. So yesterday on the show, we had Joyce Brodsky on, and she told Freddie to have a heart-to-heart with Casper, who was using his whole house as a litter box. And how'd that go for you?
He continues to use the house as a litter box. But at least I got some things off my chest with the cat.
You had a face-to-face talk with the cat.
No, we had his face, my face, but not his face, but okay.
And you got that. He's a beautiful cat, though.
You know, it reminds me of dating the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah.
And then when she talks, you want to just run away.
You know, it's that crazy hot scale I talk about all the time from How I Met Your Mother. The hotter you are on the crazy hot scale,
The crazier
you are. So the cuter the cat, probably the more insecurities he's got.
Yes, and he is like that. He's a beautiful cat that has the most insecure-ish thing going on right now.
I know.
And I don't know why.
I don't know what to tell you, but happy Wednesday, everyone. Give us a call. Join in our show. And as Freddie always says, caring is sharing. Share out our show, 888-994-4995. We have a full show lineup today. We've got singer Kara Keys with us. She has a new mermaid song out that she launched in Vegas.
Is she on?
I think she is on. She's going to
Is
join us.
Is she going to be doing this virtually?
Yes.
Then we have to get water. We have to get water music. She's a mermaid. Mermaids can't sing out of the water.
And her fins, her flippers and everything. Oh,
See? That was the cue.
look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
You see the cue? Look at this. They're all coming out of the workbook here.
Wouldn't it make
That was the
my
cue.
collection complete? Yes. Wouldn't
That
you
is the
think
cue.
I'm a girl? And
Yeah,
there
that's
you
what
have
I-
it. That would be from The Little Mermaid.
Is it? I never saw that.
Girl who
Never
has
saw Little Mermaid.
everything. And there she is. There's our living mermaid.
Oh, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, well, sure, she's got everything. I got
Holy
gadgets and gifts plenty. I got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want single phones?
I got plenty.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Wow. When was the last time we saw her?
It's been a long time.
When was the last time we saw you? About a year ago, no?
I came in for Wonder Woman when I'm doing the single. Remember, she's a wonder. Oh, she's a Wonder Woman. Remember Wonder Woman?
I remember Wonder Woman.
I-
She came all dressed up in her
I
costume.
remember that we had talked about we were going to bring in all the superstars, all the Captain Americas and everything else. Man, can we
Yeah,
use
superheroes.
can we use the superheroes now? I tell you, it goes to show you that everything has its own timing. But I remember meeting her at the radio station before we even brought her here. You were on somebody's show.
Yeah. Yeah, I was with Sandra Bella.
Wow.
A
That's
long time.
going
Where's
back.
Teddy? Can you get Teddy for me, please?
That's going back a long ways. But how you been?
I'm great. I'm wonderful. I released a new album called Mermaid Tales. It's right here. Can I read the poem for you guys?
Please.
Sure, absolutely.
From the crystalline sea above the dome comes mermaid tales from myths unknown. Secrets of the past hidden in plain sight. The light with its delight. But who could argue the powers that be? As he who knows the magic of the sea. He majesty of God who dominates this place, whose face seldom reveals, yet rules our race. With an open heart, a chance, a siren's song, leading to ocean's deep, can't be wrong.
That's beautiful. And I see you dropped a new song in Vegas. So when she was going to come in, I said, when was the last time you traveled? When did you make the video? I gave her like the 3rd degree. And here she is now virtually. Not because of anything she's done, just because of decisions we've made in the studio. So tell us about your new release.
Well, the new release, if you'd like, I think Vito, the director, is on as well. If you want
Okay.
to get him on, and we'll all
So
talk about it. It's
director
called
on?
Vegas Strip,
Her director?
and it's a fantastic music video directed by Vito Palmisano, and starring Juliana Toro. And we also got Ciro DiPaggio, who is the mob, an amazing guy, and we're so lucky that.
And we also have the video as well. So we're setting up that you sent
Thing
me.
the quad?
Yes.
Yeah, for the video.
Excellent.
How long
And I
ago
can
did you
even
write the song?
Well, this is a funny story. I actually wrote the song in 2011, and I've never been to Vegas before. So it was just in my head of what I imagined it would be, and I said the day that I go to Vegas, I'm going to film it, you know. And I happened to be in Vegas for the Widespread Film Festival, and we were there with a bunch of filmmakers, and we just went for it, and it just happened naturally.
And tell me, why release it now? Why from 2011 to 2020? I mean, a lot of time has passed.
Well, the other thing too is I didn't want to release it like right during all the COVID stuff when it happened, and the video is very interesting. It's like, you know, I'm dressed here in the outfit that I was in.
There you go. There's her outfit, Freddie.
Honey, I'm gonna tell you, you can release it whenever you want with that outfit. It makes no difference. You're gonna be a superstar and a hit, and it makes no difference. And with a voice like yours, forget about it.
I love it. I love that. Forget about it. And then we also have the Angels. So Juliana and I were kind of both sides of that. So
And
it
you-
has an interesting message.
And you play the piano too, right?
Have 'em?
I do. In fact, I wanted to do this song in kind of a jazz version live, if you guys are up for it. There he is.
And there he is.
Good
Morning.
afternoon. Hi, Vito. How you doing?
I'm excellent. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. So Carr and I were putting this together and bringing people, and he was going to drive all the way in from the West Coast. And we're like, no, let's keep him over there, and then things changed. But tell us about this video.
I was, Juliana Toro is running over here. She's going to get on at home, so she's only 20 minutes away. I'm in Estero. We all merged into Las Vegas at IndieWise, a talent convention, and we met Tara, and it was instant energy. Her synergy was just off the charts, and then we had Juliana with us, and it was just magic. It just came together, and of course with the Vegas lights and her energy, I just pointed my camera. Tara was the talent. She killed it. Again, it was a privilege working with this whole crew.
All right, let's roll the video, gang. Let's see what we're looking at. We're going to put this up. Vegas Strip, Cara.
It's also starring Ashley Savant.
Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Sin City loud sounds, bright blinking slot machines, models rolling on roulette wheels. Green felt blue chips, red diamonds, black clouds. City don't sleep, 24 hours ain't enough. Blackjack, poker, Texas hold'em, raw flush. Let's hit high rollers, adrenaline rush. Blue fountains, red hearts, black space. Show girls in the limo, drop top, misbehave. Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip. Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip. Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Sin City, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Sin City, loud sounds, bright blinking slot machines, marbles rolling and roulette wheels. So take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip. Yeah, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip. Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip. Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip.
Hey.
Sitting here, he's like, wow, that is spectacular.
That's nice. Nice job. Nice job.
You've known Cara a
Thank
long
you.
time.
This is a whole different car. I never met this car. Never seen this car. But I can tell you that,
It's
that
beat
you
up.
hit that
Sit
you
down.
hit that you hit that spot right on the head. Very nice. I think he's found your element where you're a whole different breed, a whole different look, everything.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Getting better, older and better.
Older and better. I don't know about older. She looks younger than ever, but you're getting better. That I can tell you. Nice work. Nice work.
Vito, how'd you enjoy doing this?
It was just electric. Tara, I mean, the whole Vegas thing, the script, but Tara, I mean, she kills it. We are going to shoot another one, Tara, in August on the West Coast here, and I'm looking forward to working with her. She's just, it's the synergy, once again, working with great talent. And again, I just technically, I point the camera and move the lighting, but it's all about the team and great talent, and Tara kills it. I'm privileged to be working with her. And I
Well,
feel honored.
Ciro, who we called, our Satan, he's actually the head of Mob Team, the award-winning online web series, and also Silent Partners, the author. And he was cast as lead in over 10 TV shows for next year.
Oh, is that who that was with
We're so
Ciro?
lucky
Remember
to
we
get
met
him.
him through another show.
I remember, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
So
great!
we met him through another show and talking about that. I didn't realize that's who that was.
And Ash Dubai is actually from India. And so he was in it as well. And we're going to do this version in Hindi, which we filmed already, and I'm editing it right now.
You have some other music for us? What's your new song that you have that one? And what is coming out in August where you're going? To California?
Well, no, we're just going to go to the west coast of Florida.
Oh, the West Coast.
Where Vito
He
is.
says West Coast. I'm thinking California. They're
Wow.
going to visit you is where they're going.
Yeah, I think we're going to do
Across the alley.
Poseidon. We're going to do I Am Poseidon, and it's going to be starring Bryant August, who's part of the band.
And we're shooting
ahead.
underwater.
Really?
We're going to be shooting underwater. A lot of the footage will be underwater in a pool.
Wow, that's interesting. You can sing underwater.
You can shoot underwater.
Sing underwater.
It's going to be the bubble. You're going to see the bubbles come out of
As
her
the bubble
mouth.
comes up, it sings the word. That's a different way. to
As
look
you
at
watch me drown, a whole new world.
Like Ariel. And your company's called Behind the Lens?
Life
Life-
Through the Lens TV. Working on a reality TV show, and my co-host is actually on the way. She couldn't get on, and this is a little bio on it. And this is Juliana. who's on the way, and this is some of my work. My background is 40 years of commercial photography, and we're looking to branch out. And our program is all about empowering people either with smartphones, drones, GoPros, or professional cameras to go out and create, take pictures, send them in. We're going to teach you how to make better photographs. It's estimated that 1.6 trillion pictures are taken on smartphones with the explosion, and we're going to help make you take better photographs.
Wow, 1.6 trillion.
Vinny, that's something right up your alley.
What?
Photographs.
Photographs and how to make them better in editing.
How to make the better use of them and everything else. That's an amazing accomplishment.
This is your video. Let's put it in a quad.
This is your demo, yeah.
They're going to fix that up as well. And that demo is showing what the reality show is?
Well, this is our demo to pitch to producers and directors. And I always wanted to be a National Geographic staffer. Now I am combining all of aerial, underwater, and land photography into a reality TV show. And I think it's going to be a big hit.
That's incredible. And Cara, how did you meet Vito and hook up and do everything?
You know, it was really just fate because I had 2 music videos playing during the same block that Vito's demo was playing. And it's a music video called Mermaid Tales, and we shot it at Blue Lagoon Farm. Have you guys heard of that place? It's so beautiful. It's down in Homestead.
I've never been.
So we had like 6 professional mermaids. Like, these girls dive, and their tails are huge. And so that's, I actually won Best Recording Artist in Vegas.
Professional mermaids. See, they do exist. Ariel does exist in Florida.
What is a male mermaid called?
A merman.
A merman? Come on.
Come on.
No, not Aquaman.
A merman.
You know, I actually just got booked today for an Ariel party. Not Ariel, but for Ariel the Little Mermaid. Been doing like in South Florida these parade parties, you know, where everyone kind of lines up in their car, and then they hire me and I come out, you know, walk in my mermaid outfit, and then I have my speaker and I sing the songs outside. So it's kind of been different.
It's
Focus
adapting,
style.
right? It's adapting to what we're doing right now. I was going to ask you what's happening with you in events.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of parade parties. I've also done like Instagram Live with Elsa. She's another very popular one because of Frozen 2.
That's hilarious.
Now you do mermaid, but do you do the superheroes as well?
I do. I've gotten paid to be Wonder Woman, which is
I remember
part of the
that.
reason I wanted to do that song.
I remember the
And
Wonder
this-
Woman.
Supergirl.
You know, I was
All of them.
telling Dawn that I wanted to make the superheroes somehow part because we're starting a television network for children's television network, and I wanted to
Wow.
incorporate that Wonder Woman and Captain America, those pieces, into this thing because children relate to those as role models, and I remember that I was going to reach out to you. Then I find out that you booked her to come on. I says, well, there you have it.
I think Cara did my voiceover for
Yes.
one of my OG shows.
Yes!
Right?
I love that song. What song was that? It was like a Styx song.
Yep.
One of my favorite.
It was a
I
good
remember
song.
that.
The Grand Illusion
The Grand
still
Illusion.
holds true to this
Illusion.
day.
Yes. Yes.
Grand Illusion.
I love it. But listen,
You remember that?
It's
He
a-
never quite understood why that show had that name, had that song. It was just life in Boca at the time.
The funny thing is that she knew what the hell you were talking about.
She knew it. Welcome to the Grand Illusion. Dina, you know that song?
No, actually.
Oh, it's a
Good.
great song, right, Cara?
Something like that. It starts.
She remembers it.
She did that. That was when I first met her, and that was 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah. 4 years. Long time.
I think we
But
have
I still
Vito's.
work with
We have Vito's
Miami
video.
Super-
Let's roll that video, Vito, as well.
I'm Vito Palmisano, pro photographer for more than 4 decades, photographing everything from executive portraits to live volcanoes. Each week, we're going to take you on a photo assignment to capture some amazing imagery. We're going to show you how we do it and how you could do it too. Everyone has a camera of some sort. It's estimated that over 1.5 trillion photographs are taken each year. We're going to show you some tips that the pros use to make their images stand out. It doesn't matter whether you're shooting with a smartphone, drone, GoPro, or even a top-of-the-line pro camera.
We're going to show you how to frame, capture, and manipulate your images to make them look their absolute best.
Whether you're into extreme photography, aerial photography, weddings, portraits, or just shots for your social media, we've got you covered. Most photographers shoot to live.
It's like mountain climbing.
I live to shoot. Welcome to Life Through the Lens. During the past 35 years, as I've been traveling across the world making photographs professionally, I can tell you my most prized images are shot during what we call magic hour. Don't take your camera home after sunset. Wait 15 to 30 minutes, get your camera stabilized, and keep snapping brackets of the scene you like. This is especially beautiful if you have a mixture of artificial light and the fading daylight that can turn your photos into paintings. Now, let's travel to Alaska with my good friend, Carl Johnson.
You know, Vito, that magic hour light is fantastic, but up here in Alaska, we have our own special kind of magic light called the Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis.
You want to shoot an epic light? Imagine shooting light that dances all over the entire sky, moving so quickly you have to constantly shift to move with it. Sometimes you can't even decide where to point your lens. Instead of being limited to that time between sunset and darkness, we shoot from dusk until dawn, sometimes for 9 hours straight, just chasing the Aurora Borealis.
And that's it for this week's Life Through the
Yay!
We're all looking at this saying, holy smokes. Just keep it rolling. You can't get enough of this. It was fantastic.
It is true about the magic hour.
That video is spectacular. So are you part of this reality series as well?
I'm not, but you know.
It's really...
I'm part of his music videos, whatever he needs.
She's part of the whole enchilada.
Can't wait to see what you got coming next. You gonna do some music for us? Take us out to commercial break? We're gonna let Cara take us out, Lenny. Lenny. We're gonna let Cara take us out.
Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip, Vegas Strip.
Sin City loud sounds, brick blinky slot machines, marbles rolling on roulette wheels. Green blue chips, red diamonds, black clouds. City don't sleep, 24 hours ain't enough. Blackjack, poker, Texas Hold'em, roll flush. That's hand-tie rollers, adrenaline rush. Blue fountains, red hearts, black space. Show girls in the limo, drop top, misbehave. Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Let's go on a neon trip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip. Take me to Las Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip, Vegas Strip.
Fantastic. How do people find your music and this latest release?
My website, karamusic.com, K-A-H-R-A, and the latest release is on YouTube, Kara Music.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing that with us and posting. Keep us updated on what's happening. And tell Vito that piece was spectacular.
Thank you so much. I will tell him, and also thanks to you guys for being on. I want to say what a crowd, what a show. I really appreciate it.
And more to come.
Have to come on with MiamiSuperhero.com and do the superhero thing.
Love it.
Perfect.
Have a great day. Thanks, Cara.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We lost Vito. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We're kind of having a laid-back kind of a Vegas Strip Wednesday. Vegas Strip is pretty quiet right now.
It's a laid-back Vegas.
There is right
Wednesday.
now. I think it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I think Dina hit it right when he was playing. It was sort of like a relaxing mode that took over.
Oh my gosh, I just had a major idea. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'm going to share it.
I'm going to jump out of the window.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Not all CBD products are made the same. Here at your CBD store, our trained and highly educated staff can help recommend the perfect products for you. Stop in and see for yourself at one of our locations in Pembroke Pines, West Boca, Boynton Beach, or Singer Island. Or call us today at 561-437-1080. Again, that's 561-437-1080.
Amy Minty combines the hilarity of For Better or Money, the eroticism of For Love or Sanity, the mystique of For Sink or Swim, and the suspense of For Sex or Revenge, making her fifth novel, For Strip or Gamble, her best to date. Get your copy at amyminty.com or amazon.com. Get yours now.
Introducing Black Tie Liquors, your one-stop shop for wine and spirit needs. Whether you're looking for an ice-cold pack of summer brews or just to grab your favorite bottle of Scotch whiskey, Black Tie Liquors has you covered. Come choose from a wide selection of beers, wines, spirits, or liqueurs. Or if you're in the mood, feel free to grab one of our fresh cigars. Stop by Black Tie Liquors today, located on 5970 South Jog Road, Lake Worth, Florida. Or give them a call at 561-968-0988.
Dutch Designs and Events is a unique business providing an extensive range of beautiful floral arrangements. They have the power to bring your event or special occasion to life. Dutch Designs are available for any event or to open your business with a smile. All flowers are grown with organic compounds that enhance their fragrance and beauty. Call Dutch Designs at 561-419-8126 or visit their website at DutchDesignsEventPlanning.com. Call Dutch Designs at 561-419-8126.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. And that's the music from NBA, Mr. Lenny.
Mr. Lenny Marine. On our first half of the show, we had singer Cara Keys with us. Is it Keys or Keys?
Okay.
Keys.
Okay.
And we had Vito, her I guess her film producer with us. I think Vito is on the line, but I'm thinking her song, The Vegas Strip, might be a perfect piece to blend with the books of Amy Minty.
I think
Because
you're right, because that takes place.
that was my idea, right? Is that not the perfect? We were talking about her having a jingle and a song, Amy, for her books. And remember we even talked to someone about writing something up for her, but I think it's already been written.
Yeah, but now you have to collaborate.
I'm going to connect them so they can collaborate because for Stripper Gamble takes place on the Vegas Strip, and it takes place at all the old school casinos and all the throwback. It goes back to the 80s, it goes back to the 90s, and everything that was happening. I'm going to connect them.
I was surprised that she said she had never been to Vegas.
I had never been until like 5 years ago.
You ever been to Vegas? Never. You ever been to? You have, right?
All right, let's bring Vito over and finish up because that piece, the photography piece, was amazing.
So, I mean, it's. Oh,
Hey,
look,
Vito,
I
how are
think
you
we're on
doing?
again.
He's on the phone.
You on the phone? He's having a phone call. How you doing? Is that Tatiana?
Got a call?
How you doing?
What number?
We hear you.
Where? Wait a minute.
We hear you. Do
We
you hear
hear you.
us? You're
That's
good.
The one that's us.
Can they hear us?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I muted it. I'm sorry.
Unmute you. Yes, we heard your whole conversation.
We hear the whole thing.
Take a
We
message
didn't
to
know
call
if we
you back.
were. I'm so sorry. We had a power surge here.
Oh wow! They had a power surge. Do we know what that's like?
Oh yeah, we know that's like.
Your video, Life Through the Lens, that was spectacular.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am the anchor. This is my co-host, the look of beauty and fluent speaking Juliana Toro, and she's really the hero. I'm going to be the technician and but anyway, I'm so honored to have her presence and pleased. So we're just pitching this thing, and I know we'll be successful. And thank you
really
again
amazing.
for allowing us and showing our promo.
It was beautiful. Nice piece of work.
The colors, the ideas. We have a photographer that worked with us, and we said to him, watch this. Does this make sense to you? And he actually put his laptop down and he watched it, which is a first for him. But the colors and the ideas are amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Is it being produced? Has it been picked up yet?
We're working on it. We've had a couple of interests. We're working out. My CEO is up in Virginia. He is the controller of sort of the purse strings. We've had a couple offers that we had to back away from. We're still plowing on, but we feel very confident. And we're shooting more material. And our Facebook page is showing more of those that content. And the Facebook page is Light Through the Lens TV. And we're constantly putting on new videos and new shots, and so Juliana, we're working on them constantly. We just work together here, and we're brainstorming.
And tell us some of your ideas behind.
Soon. So,
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Maybe we can help him out.
Maybe we can.
We kind of do this every day.
We kind of do.
That would be great.
We kind of do this every day. We produce, 32 shows right now.
Yeah, and we might be able also to put in a call. We're actually attempting to open up a studio in California because the industry right now is taking a downward spiral, and they're not producing elements right now because of what's going on. So they're looking for content to keep the studios going and yada, yada, yada. So, and again, there's plenty of room for conversation. We'll give you a holler. Maybe we could do something on the other side.
Isn't one of the other Beasleys over on the West Coast also?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. In Seattle, LA, and in San Francisco, I think.
What is your vision, Juliana, for Life Through the Lens TV? What are you looking to create?
So I really, the idea is to be able to inspire other photographers, creatives, whether they're starting off and they just have their phone or they have a professional camera, to be able to unite the creative community and be able to have different photo assignments. So we have an underwater shoot. So be able to give the creative community photographers to submit their underwater pictures, give them tips on how to be able to create these images, and just use our platform and our talent to inspire other creatives as well to ignite that passion. So there's a lot of people that might be into photography or modeling, however they just don't they don't have, sometimes you just need to watch something or have that inspiration to keep going, if that makes sense. So I just love to inspire people, and I want to use my talents and work with Vito and all the other creatives to just be able to help others to continue to, take shots and do what they love as well.
It's inspired Vinny's not out here, but now that people are home and they're doing more simplistic things, are you seeing the style of photography change?
What do you think?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Now that people aren't traveling as much, they're staying home based, are you seeing their style and creativity change?
I think it's too soon to tell. I'm hoping that this sort of crisis will pass, but I think being able to do Facebook and social media, where Juliana is a specialist, I'm analog, and that's why Juliana, I think we make a really strong team, and I think together creatively. And one of Juliana's ideas, Juliana's been modeling for many years, is we might be inviting models that want to get into the business to send in their comps or portfolios. So we might be able to pick one of them and do a photo shoot, not only with me, but with some of the top photographers in the nation and maybe even internationally.
So I kind of like to piggyback off what Vito was saying. With my experience as a model, being in front of the camera, and his experience being behind, to be able to inspire, whoever is going to, whether it's an aspiring model, an aspiring photographer, and be able to engage them by whether it be, keeping up with different photo assignments. We always like to do fun things. And then for the models, we've had a lot of models that reach out to me on social media as far as how to get in the business, and just, how do you pose? A lot of them get really stuck when they're in front of the camera, so they're like, what do I do? How do I move my hands? So being able to invite guests, an aspiring model, maybe do like a type of a theme shot, and being able to myself mentor them, teach them, and then have them come and perform, and just being able, like I said, to inspire other models, photographers, and just continue to have them submit their work or be involved, and it's all about growing, really.
But the photography side of it is spectacular.
Well, thank you. And I wanted to add that we shot most of that video, all of it, with the iPhone Pro Max.
Wow.
I'm not sure if she got to tell a little bit of the story, because we had some technical difficulties, so I didn't know exactly what she said. But like she mentioned, that was shot on the iPhone. We actually all met that day. I met Kara in Vegas that day, and we shot the video that same day. And we met, and we just clicked, and she was telling me her vision. And she's like, I wrote this song, and I always said when I went to Vegas, I was going to shoot this music video. She's like, I don't have the models, it's just kind of too soon. And so I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, I'm going to grab my photographer, and I'm going to talk to my producer. We're gonna make this happen. And she looked at me, because literally we just had met that day. She was like, really? Are you sure? So long story short, yeah, it was shot on the phone. We all met that day. It was just such an amazing experience to be able to, create something so quickly, and that's kind of what it's all about. I was telling Kira, like sometimes people, they fear whether it be starting photography by picking up a camera because they might be too old, quote unquote, or whatever it may be. So the idea too of the show is just to be able to inspire individuals to pursue their passion and be able to start somewhere, whether it be with the phone.
We love it. We love it. We love the pictures, the video that you guys put together. The colors are spectacular, the frames and all of it. And actually, we work with a book author, Amy Minty, and she has 5 books. And this one happens to be set on the Vegas Strip. And I want to connect her with Cara because this might be kind of cool to, and since it's Cara's song, and they can collaborate and maybe put a piece together. Maybe you guys can put a video together, our crew, and we use Amy book and that song. It would be kind of nice.
Creativity right now is necessary because so many people are on a downswing of what's going on in the industry. Using your phone, which has a tremendous amount of upswing, the pictures on it are tremendous. If you learn how to use it, which is what I think you guys are angling on here, it will give even more creativity. The business right now is an upswing, is looking for creativity. We got a studio in here, people come in here, and they say to me, this is a museum because there's art in here, all sorts of gadgets in here.
We've got great memorabilia and pictures and signed pieces.
We are doing more than just filming now. We are trying to be creative. We have a bunch of producers here from different universities, and each one of them carries their own show, their own podcast, their own philosophy. The picture part is one of the kids that does it in here, is the other part that we're going to try to add to it. So I can relate to what you're talking about because the creativity from it is like a giant volcano, and that's what we need more of. The industry is changing right before us. So I think you have your hand on the pulse here. It's a great idea. I think it's going to be successful. You had a good future ahead of you, what you're putting together.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you for having
us.
us. And how do we get in touch? I tried both your Facebooks. I can get that information from Cara.
You get it from Cara. You can also message us at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Facebook. Or if you call the studio, 888-994-4995, the producers will get you into give us phone numbers.
So trace some numbers.
So just give us a call, 888-994-4995. They'll pick
Great.
up the phone and we'll exchange numbers.
Terrific. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. These are spectacular.
Bye-bye.
Excellent. Very nice.
Pretty cool.
Do you know, it's really funny. I have a gentleman friend who there is a studio in Naples.
That's what I'm thinking.
And the studio in Naples, they gave me the keys, and I said, it's in Naples. I mean, this is going back.
You know they're right there. They're in Estero.
I know that, but this is going back a couple of years, and they gave me the keys to a movie studio where movies have been done there, and they weren't using it.
I know.
And they said, Freddie, here's the keys. Oh, Freddie says, I gotta go drive 2 hours to go all the way out there. And I could not find anybody on that side of the equation to run the deal. I mean, think about that. If I had taken that opportunity, God only knows where I would be.
Give him a call now. You never know. He might still be over there.
You never know.
I remember last time we spoke to him.
You never know. You never know.
The way
it's a
we roll
very
things.
small world.
It's the eye of the needle. What is it? Eye of the needle? Teeny tiny.
Needle in a haystack?
Needle in a haystack, that too. Let's go to commercial break. Give us a call. That was a great piece. Photography. Vinny, I think you found your niche.
Vinny, I got an idea for you. We'll talk about it off the air. All right, we'll be right
Kiss is
back.
just a kiss. We'll be right back.
We are on fire. So let's spread your business like a wildfire. Spotlight your business, ideas, and events through our Brooklyn Cafe TV channel on Amazon Fire. Contact us at 888-224-5422 for more information. Let the whole town, even the whole country, know your message with a click of a button. Together, we ignite.
You have a business you want to share, ideas you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Simply because you're near me.
The voice of Freddie Santori.
Yes.
Take it away.
I cannot sing at all.
The voice of Freddie Santori.
What is this song? Cinderella? What is this?
It's hard. It's actually
Heartlight?
Oh, E.T.?
Yeah.
Turn on your heart light. E.T.
E.T.
Let it shine wherever
I was
you
6
are.
when I saw E.T. You know the words to E.T.?
Biggest world for all the world
Alright, that's
to
it. I'm
see.
out of here. Are you serious?
Turn on your heart light. Yes.
How can such a small head know so many words?
Do you remember I was told I don't know lyrics?
What is the name of this?
E.T. Turn on your heart light.
E.T. the creature?
Yes, turn on your heart
Phone
light.
home?
Phone home.
AT&T?
E.T. phone
E.T.
home.
E.T. phone home.
Turn on your heart
E.T..
light.
And there
Travel
was
to the moon.
actually
I
something.
think that was Neil Diamond, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Neil Diamond, right? That's right.
Boom.
It was in the ending
Yeah.
credits of the movie.
My kids, if you're watching, don't ever say your mother doesn't know a lyric. It may not be the right lyrics, but they're somewhere in the gist of it.
Did you guys know this too? I have never heard that song
You know
in
the
my
song
life.
Cheerleader? Yes, I used to think it was Chili Head. My kids heard me singing. They go, Mom, it's not Chili Head. It would be Cheerleader. So I know lyrics. I can't guarantee you they're always the correct ones. We should do a show like that. I know. There used to be a show. Do you know the lyrics and what are the real lyrics? And I create lyrics in my head.
I change all the lyrics to every song.
Do you?
They would let you sing along, and then they'd cut off the words, and then you'd have to keep going, and no one ever got it right.
That was E.T.
I messed up every song there is. I add my own song, my own words. I don't care.
Like 3 times already. And then I thought you were saying 3 times a lady is what I thought you were saying when you said 3 times already. And we're like, those are like the words that you said you didn't know.
That was Valerie's mom wrote in that she had given 3 correct answers 3 times already.
And I thought you said 3 times a lady. And I'm like, nope, that's not this song. And she was saying 3 times already.
3
Not
times
3 times a
was
lady.
Kenny Rogers? What was it?
Once, twice, yes.
It was Kenny Rogers.
Correct. And there you have it. You guys are hilarious.
I cannot remember the names of songs.
So earlier this morning we had Vinny's show. No pun intended, no pun included. Vinny, your show's hilarious.
Thank you.
And what are you working on now? What piece?
I'm still working on a piece Freddie asked me, which I finished already. I want to see if he likes it or not.
What, the fader?
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
You know what I realized? I was looking at some videos with the girls between shows, is that things get outdated so fast that I said, I want new ones. And Val said, what's wrong with that one? I said, that one's from March, and that was from April, and now we're in July, and things are always changing in the theater and the studio, so we want to always be up with the new technology, our new cameras, our new lighting, everything. And I just give them more work to do.
I'm sorry, I love old stuff, old throwbacks.
I know, wait till
You know,
tomorrow.
I don't understand people. They throw everything away. You have this, throw it away. You got that, throw it away. You got this, throw it away. What are you throwing it away for?
Yeah, that would be your dad bag. Renovation, upgrading.
The cameras that we use in this place happen to be 12 years old, and they've been converted.
Some are, some are not.
From tape to digital.
And it's the best camera. But I mean the pictures, look at the artwork around here, look at the memorabilia we have, these pieces
Look
from
at the money that those things are worth.
Jay Harmon, I know, pretty spectacular.
There's no such thing as getting rid of it. You have to recycle it. I seen you guys wear Converse sneakers.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what year Converse came out with sneakers?
They're not called Converse.
What year did it come out with the big star on the side, the high tops?
Trivia. I don't know.
1982.
Are you nuts? Go down, baby. Gotta go back further than that.
63.
1850.
That's right. It came out with the horseshoe.
Like Back to the Future with the laces tied by themselves.
So what?
Back
You
to
never
the
saw
Future?
that movie either? What is wrong with
Back
you?
to the Future, I saw.
Oh, okay. Phew. I thought you were going to
He
be
drove
like.
the car.
Yes, I thought
It
you were going to be
turned
like a
out
pop
fine.
culture go, no way, never saw that either.
No, I saw that. I saw it a couple times.
You know, they lace up.
But Converse. Now, what was the competitor to Converse in the day?
Keds?
I knew you were going to say that. How do you know that?
Because what is it? I forgot what basketball player had them, but like they were big, they were popular. They came in high top and low top. Keds.
I never saw a pair of high top Keds, but okay, I believe you.
They were high top Keds. Oh.
He's 2 for 2.
Technical difficulties, but
That's how he always opens.
I
Pro-Keds,
have never seen
Pro-Keds.
a pair of high top Keds.
Yeah, they had high top Keds. It was on way back, but they had high top
Do you
Keds.
know that?
No.
I don't remember.
But
that.
now Converse has a competitor, and it's Vans.
Yeah, Vans.
Vans and Converse.
VANCE?
VANS.
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 I wish I had
Like
I
a
wish I
white
had some
van.
on.
What is a Vans?
I wish I
It's
had
a
some
shoe.
on now, but I
Sneaker.
do have them.
You don't have them?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have them.
I don't. I'm only Chuck Taylor's
Is it a sneaker?
type of girl.
Yes.
Yep. They kind of look the same, just no laces.
No laces.
Like I said,
Actually,
who
some
needs
of them have laces.
Some come with laces. Yeah, I have
Is
some
it
with laces.
Velcro?
No,
ew.
ew.
No, they won't do that.
Some
What
of
do you
them
mean
have
no
laces.
It's like a slip-on?
Are they just slip on?
It's
Some
a
of them are
slip-
slip-on, and some of them are high tops with laces, but like the design is different. It's
Yeah.
not as good as Chuck Taylor's.
How expensive are these shoes?
I say around the same price because they're like 65. I know I pay for like 65 for my Vans.
65 a month?
No, 65
Pair of
for a
shoes.
pair of shoes.
Once.
How much does a pair of sneakers cost? How much those Converse cost today?
The black high top ones I wear every day were like $55.
That's not bad.
Are they original or are they like drop
No,
off?
they're original.
Drop off. That would be knockoff?
Knockoff.
That'd be one of those words. You
Are they
funny,
original
though.
or are they drop offs?
Yeah, somebody dropped them off. Now, do you know in the day how much I spent on a pair of Converse?
No.
$180.
Crazy.
On
wow.
Converse?
Levi jeans. Do you got a pair of Levi jeans?
No, but I've
Yeah.
always heard of them.
You don't have a pair of Levi jeans?
Yeah,
No.
You gotta be kidding me. Why?
I don't really wear jeans.
You don't wear jeans.
I have like a couple pairs.
When you go up north, you're not gonna wear a pair of Levi jeans. You're gonna freeze.
I can't remember the last time I put on jeans. That was the
Right?
last time I got on the scale, I guess, and I was happy with the number.
You
After
don't
that,
wear jeans either?
no.
Nobody here wears jeans?
On the weekends, but now I don't go anywhere. But you know what it's like for a woman to wear jeans?
It's
You
like
have
a man wearing jeans.
No, you have
except she's a woman.
You have to think about what you ate that week. Are they actually going to fit?
what
And if-
you ate that week.
And if they
Yeah.
don't
well,
fit,
what's coming out of the jeans?
things
Wait
that
a
probably
minute.
shouldn't. And then you think, are they going to fit? Because if they don't fit and you put them on, it
Then
sends
you
your
feel
weekend to
worse.
a whole
If a woman puts on a pair of jeans and they don't fit, you're not going out because your
Exactly.
day's ruined and
you
your life
throw
sucks.
yourself on the bed and you use the hanger and
I've
you
done
start to
that
strip
too.
yourself. You get them on, and it's like like the skin on a grape.
Yep.
Why is it that women wear jeans? That you can see every vein in their legs. The hell is that?
Because they ate too much and they
And
don't
how
fit
can
anymore.
you walk and then they walk like a pencil? What is that?
I don't know why we don't wear jeans. I'm a big fan of
pain of
elastic these
fashion.
days.
Okay, Levi jeans, if you don't wear it, I can't ask you how much they cost. In the day, a pair of Levi's used to cost you $300.
That's
No.
crazy. Now they don't even cost that
Come
much.
on,
yet.
not
I
even
used to
close.
trade them.
Here, I'll look up how much they cost.
Now
See
now
how
ripped
much
jeans.
they are
Ripped
now.
jeans are popular. Ripped, and they're
20
already
bucks?
pre-ripped already.
I don't
Oh,
like
and then that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Let me buy ripped jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother ever caught me with a pair of ripped jeans. She used to
She'll
rip
slap
my
me. Yeah, she'll slap me.
And you guys rip them on purpose. A girl came in here the other day, right? She was going to be in the crew, and she had holy pants. And I don't mean religious. They have more jean cuts on them than anything I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
It's a
Everywhere.
trendy look. It's a
You want to
street
know how
look
much
now.
Levi's are today?
How much is a Levi?
One for, okay, so they have options. For a man's pant is $30. but for shorts, it's $50.
Now,
How
does
that makes
make any
sense? No, it does not.
It does not.
Half the fabric is more money.
And it's funny because you ever notice they wear the jeans and the white pockets hang down from them?
I was just thinking, so when I was younger, I would take my jeans and cut them myself. And then when you take a needle or a pin and fray them.
Yep.
You still do it?
Yep.
One at a time. You never
I did
frayed
that.
your
I
jeans?
take a razor.
I used to fray.
I use a razor.
Oh, that's cool.
I used to fray all of my jeans.
I feel like Dina and I are like these kindreds. You know, Dina, me, Teddy. Like
I used to fray
kindred
all
souls.
my jeans, and what we used to do in the day was you took a lighter in the back of the pants and you lit them up because frayed jeans go up like this. And we used to do it on purpose.
What did it do? Did it seal the fray?
No, it burned the pants. The whole thing went.
I thought you were
And
gonna
it was
tell
like
me-
a game, like to ruin each other's pants.
It's called a hot foot. In baseball,
Literally.
they take gum and they put matches, a book of matches hanging out. So imagine the gum and the book of matches hanging out the top. And what you do is you get underneath the where they're sitting and you stick the gum on the back of the baseball cleat and you light it. It's called a hot foot. Oh, this is going back in the day. Yeah, it was stupid. What can I tell
You
you?
did it while you had it on?
Yeah, you did it while the
Does
other
it
guy
make
had
them
it.
run faster?
No, you did it while the other guy.
So
The
you
guy was
set
in the
someone else on
dugout.
fire.
The guy was in the dugout.
Why would you set someone else on fire?
It was called a hot foot. In baseball, you did stupid things.
And then how do you get the fire out?
He used to run around until he got it out. But it was funny because the gun was on the back of the shoe.
It was funny.
And it was all the matches were burning his cleats, his pants. It was a hot foot. It's stuff you did in the day. You guys never did anything goofy to one another?
Yeah,
ever in the
but
day?
we didn't set each other on fire.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, we were a little more violent, what can I tell you? But did you ever put like a lot of Tabasco sauce in food on people, a sandwich or something?
Or should you have a short sheet of bed and sleep
Oh
away
yeah, I
camp?
put
Something
salt
really-
in a drink
yeah.
before.
You ever did that?
Yeah, I did
Something
that.
really disgusting that my sister did once is she put mayo in the toothpaste bottle, and then like you expect it to like foam up like when you're brushing your teeth.
How the hell did she get that in there?
I think I was like too young to even notice that like the bottom was cut up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we were young.
Yeah, because they roll up the bottom.
Yeah.
You're right. I like that. I think I'm going to do that.
That's what we did with like horseradish or something.
Well, that's disgusting. I kind of like mayos. I sit there with the
You,
mayo.
that's true. You love
Sit
mayo.
down with a sandwich.
I'm
But
going there. I'm going to
brushing
go,
your
Freddie, what are you
teeth with
doing?
it.
He's like, brushing my teeth.
I think you have a great idea. We could put mayo in toothpaste jars, and then you see sandwich with a mayo with a. I think it'd be great.
There you have it.
You don't like that? You didn't do anything crazy in the day.
I did. I once made my sister eat dirt. She's
You
never been
made
the same
her.
since. I did. We were outside on the yard.
What you
We were
do?
little.
You held her up at a gunpoint
And I
and
think
says,
I
"Eat
said
the
to her,
dirt."
like, this is so
I order
delicious.
you to
You
eat
should
the
have
dirt.
some. And I guess she did. And then she went and yelling, and that would never be the same. She was probably 2 or 3 at the time.
2 or 3.
Yeah, she was
And
little.
I'm not talking about 2 or 3. I'm talking about maybe in high school and stuff.
No.
2 or 3. Eat the dirt.
No, I think I literally made her sit on the ground with me and eat dirt.
You're hilarious. I remember one day in high school, some idiots went around and girls that had long hair like Teddy, and they used Nair. And they put it in their hairs, and you see their hair melt and fall off. And people were running around with like
Oh, that's
baseball
terrible.
bats.
Actually,
Yeah, a lot
I
of
do.
people
I
got-
did do something like that once, except it was in college. One of my best friends, freshman year, we caught her boyfriend cheating on her with one of our other friends. So we snuck into his room and we put Nair in his shampoo bottle.
Oh my gosh.
You put
Really?
it in his bottle.
And in his hair, yeah.
His hair evaporated.
We don't know. He transferred. We don't.
He's
we
that
don't know what
bald-headed guy in the
happened.
corner.
We don't know what happened.
That is you're horrible. I kind of like that.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't have been doing that.
Oh, well, maybe he shouldn't. That's what you get. Now, have you ever been on the opposite side where you got spanked?
Pranked.
Pranked, spanked, you know, what can I tell? I'm a little older than you. Yeah, you ever on the opposite side where you got, no, not spanked, pranked.
Yeah.
Ever happened to you on the other side? I know Slick got stuck on a fence.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, I did.
Put him on the fence.
Yeah, I did.
But were you ever on the other side of a bad prank? Nothing ever happened bad to you?
But
Nothing?
that wasn't a prank though. That was a punishment. That's the fact that I was
punishment.
stuck on that fence.
You mean to tell me nobody ever tie your shoelaces together, nothing like
No,
that?
I've been pranked many times.
You have?
Yeah.
Which is the worst one?
The one, not the worst one, but the first one I could think of in my head, me and my sister, we were just so mean to each other growing up. I remember I was in the living room and she was like, oh, Dina, like, you want a Jolly Rancher, like, hard candy? I was like, yeah. So he was just like, here, like, went to go put it in my mouth. And I was like, no, like, just give it to me, like, I'll put it. She's like, no, just like, here, it's already, like, unwrapped. And then she put something in my mouth, and then I realized it's hamster poop from our hamster. And then I'm like, are you
Your
actually
sister did
kidding?
this?
Yes, she did this.
Wow.
She did this.
Your sister is notorious gangster.
Who
She's
does
just
that?
gangster. My goodness gracious.
Wow.
My God. Have you well, you made your sister eat dirt, so you're kind of gangster.
Gangster. That's me, the gangster. Me and my
Gangster.
wine. That's it.
That's what we used to call it in the day whenever you did something bad to somebody.
Never been hurt. Never been called gangster.
You ever get mad at somebody, let's say you're dating or live with or something, and you take their white clothes and you throw a red shirt in there? Ever did that?
I've never done it on purpose, but it has
Yeah,
happened.
I know. You destroyed all the Brooklyn Cafe
Yes, that happened
shirts
too.
and everything with the purple. Yeah, I remember that. But have you ever done that on purpose to somebody?
No.
And say, oh, what happened? And meanwhile, there's a red thing in there. My clothes are all pink.
I did. I once turned Chuck's underwear pink. You're trying not to laugh.
Is that why he walks around with pink underwear now?
Yeah, that's pretty much what, yeah.
Gangsta.
All it takes is one red thing. Once washed the kids' clothes with crayons in it. You know what happens when you wash clothes with crayons in it?
No, but you're going to tell me.
It melts on your clothes. And then I had to iron the crayons off, so I had to like reverse.
Remelt it.
You had to, right, with wax paper and an iron, you had to remelt it and remove the crayon and then rewash the clothes.
Anybody ever get mad at you, take a wad of gum and stick it in your hair?
Probably my sister probably did that
They
to
did
me.
that to me. I had to run home and tell my mother, Mom, you got to get, they had to cut a big hole in my
You
head.
had a lot of excitement as a kid.
Oh, we used to do a bunch of stuff.
A lot of excitement. How about you, Vinny?
I remember one prank during my Starbucks days where when we used to grind up beans, like after making a drink would come out like grounds, like look like a little brownie. Like don't eat it all because it tastes terrible. So one of our workers came in, we decided like put whipped cream on that coffee ground and give to her. It's like, hey, you want some little brownie frosting? And she's like, sure. And he tries, I'm like, oh. It's like, we all laugh. We're like, I got you. That's coffee
The
grounds.
humor of Starbucks.
Ugh.
It's got to be bitter, right?
Ugh. I got one for you. I was working at John Hancock. I was a manager. And I used to do pranks to my guys just to keep them loose, you know? So there was this guy who used to reuse the tea bag for a month because he was cheap. You know what this means? When you
No,
go like
what does
this?
this mean?
Means like short alligator arms.
Oh.
It's cheap doodle. Means cheap. So this guy used to use the same tea bag, right?
Like every day?
Every day.
That's really
And I
not
said,
right.
you know, that's disgusting. So I went in there and I said to him, listen, let me make you a brand new tea with a new bag because I think you deserve it. Oh, thank you very much. So I went in there and I poured sugar. That you took the spoon and you put it in there and it stood straight up. That's how much sugar. And I stirred it and put more sugar. And I gave it to him. I said, oh, your hot tea's there waiting. And I went on an appointment. When I came back, the EMS was there in the John Hancock. I said, wow, what the hell is going on? I go upstairs. They're taking him out
He's a
in a
diabetic?
gurney. He's a diabetic.
No. Freddie.
And he was like,
yikes.
He was shaking. He was in a diabetic piece, and they were giving him some kind of saline and what have you. And I was like,
Did you feel terrible?
No,
Wait,
I
did
said,
he
"Where's
rat
the-"
you
I
out?
said, where's the cup? I took the cup and I threw it away. I said, I don't know what's wrong. And maybe he's having a diabetic attack.
Was he okay?
He was okay. He was hospitalized for 3
Wait,
days.
did he rat you out?
He didn't, I'm gonna tell you what he did. He swallowed that whole freaking
He was probably like, wow, this is
glass
so good.
of tea. He swallowed it. He kept saying, I'm wondering why I'm so sick. It was so sweet. I love, but you made it for me. I felt bad throwing it away. And he swallowed it, and I never pulled that prank again.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I would
That's
have
bad.
just felt so bad.
I did for about 15 seconds, and then I got rid of the evidence. I said, not me. But I must have put a pound of sugar in this thing. Who the hell would drink it? Would you drink it?
No.
If I took Tabasco sauce and I put it on your hamburger,
Actually, that
is
sounds
fuming.
good.
You ever seen Tabasco sauce on food? It fumes. And I put all this Tabasco sauce, and this guy ate it, and he's sweating, and he's crying, and he's like, and the stuff is coming down like this. And I said, what the hell is wrong with you? He said, it's so delicious, but it's so hot. So don't eat it. No, I paid for it.
Oh my
I
God.
couldn't
Yeah, Freddie's
imagine.
stories kind of leave you speechless.
They
And on
do.
that note, let's take a commercial break. 888-994-4995. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
I put that guy in a coma.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Callaway here from the VoiceOver Connection, and I'm here to tell you that you're missing out. Everybody has a dream, something that they believe can change their life or even change the world. The difference between letting that dream slip and making it come true all depends on whether or not you can make the world believe your dream too. Here at the VoiceOver Connection, we specialize in selling dreams. Our team of well-connected and influential voices will help take your ambitions, your deepest and wildest aspirations to places that you never imagined you could reach. The time for dreaming is over. You've done enough of that already. It's time to take action. Elevate your business by giving your dream a voice. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or email us at thebrooklynCafeTV@gmail.com. Because a dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. 5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Good job.
Never. Bye Bye Birdie. Yeah, I was in that play.
That's a movie too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Picks his phone. Hello.
Make fun of Elvis Presley a little bit. That's what it's supposed to be, a spin-off of like the
Really?
Elvis Presley era. Yeah.
I never
I think I did that at sleepaway camp. I went to French Woods Camp, a sleepaway camp in
You went to
upstate New
something
York.
called French Woods Sleepaway Camp.
Yep.
That in itself sounds sick.
French Woods Sleepaway Camp up in, I guess, I don't know where it was, up in upstate New York. It was a theater camp. It is a theater camp.
Wow, that's impressive. We should contact them.
We should, I
See if
know.
they have your
It's so
records.
funny. All these things I used to do, I guess, and now I do what I do.
You guys ever went to a camp, a sleepaway camp? Never. Sleepaway? No? You did?
All boys, yeah.
All boys?
boys,
What fun
wow.
is that? What fun is that?
Well, they had certain times where they had dances when you get to go to the girls' camp and have dances, or the
You
girls' camp
guys
and the
did
boys'
panty
camp.
raids. I know what you did.
So-
You went over, you attacked see if you could get some underwear. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that in college. And I didn't even have a dorm.
You never went to sleepaway camp?
No.
I went 2 years, not my thing,
I went on
but I
panty
remember
raids,
it.
though. My friends in college, they used to attack other women's dorms. And they said, you want to come? I said, okay. I wasn't part of it, but I just went.
You probably did.
I did. I always got the underwear with the holes in it. My luck is horrible.
Underwear has holes in it. How else you put your legs through it?
No, I mean other holes.
How?
Granny panties with a whole bunch of holes. And I said, what the hell ate this? It was horrible. Anyway, that was my NYU days.
Oh, I can
They had a lot
tell
of
you. We
drinking.
were waiting for our guests to log on. We were waiting for Marta, and Teddy's going to bring her on. Teddy put this piece together, and she's interviewing them on Friday on
Yes.
Teddy Unscripted.
And what is the setup?
Adaptive clothing for different
See,
medical illnesses. For if you have a PICC line, if you have diabetes, if you have a pump, if you've got different things, adaptive clothing. So you can wear regular clothes, and it works around other things.
Well, that's interesting because don't they do the pressure stockings?
Compression socks?
Yes. But then I read something that's not good for diabetics. Maybe we can ask and get that cleared
That's
up a little
interesting.
bit.
I wonder why.
Something about blood clots.
Yeah, something about like circulation, like you gotta keep the circulation up.
Interesting.
Because of blood clotting, and if you wear it, it could kill you. I mean, a blood clot could kill you.
So we're waiting for her to log in. And while we wait for her, Dina, this is what we have you next week, and then you go back to school.
Yes, sadly, I have this Friday, and then back next Monday. Next Wednesday is my last show.
Wow.
And then hopefully I'm going to be here next Friday. I'm not sure yet. It depends like on the packing and everything.
And you're driving up by yourself?
I'm driving all by myself. I drove down here by myself. So
Are you
I'm
going to
driving
drive
up.
through or you're going to stop over?
No, I'm driving right through. I didn't stop when I came here last time.
What is it, 23 hours?
Yeah.
You drove for 23 hours and didn't stop?
I didn't stop. I stopped for gas.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't want to stop. Like,
Now
why
I know.
prolong it? I just want to get it over with.
I did that ride for a few times when I had my big truck bringing furniture down. You don't even stop in the, they have those places you can stop and sleep for. It's kind of dangerous.
Especially
so, yeah, be
during
careful.
COVID times, I didn't want to stop. I liked my car. If anything, if like I need to on this next trip, I'll pull over for an hour and stay in my car. Like that's it. I'm not going anywhere.
23 hours, wow. I remember when you called and you said you're coming back, and I went, are you flying? How are you getting here? And that's when all of this was just
Yep.
starting. I can't believe you're going back, and we're still in it.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Now, do you know for a fact that the schools are going to be open and that everything is being set
Franklin
aside?
Pierce University in Rinch, New Hampshire is 100% opening.
100, because I know that California.
They're already open technically.
California is cranking it back. They
Mhm.
are everything that they had last week pending and going is no longer. And I have a feeling that Florida, Texas, and Arizona, those 3 states, is going to go back. I can see it already
I think
happening.
they've started to.
No, but I mean go back to when everything was shut
Yeah.
down, because it's just gotten so out of control. So, and I don't think that's going to stop it now. I think it's out of there. But you know for a fact that they are going to be open.
We are going back. They are technically already opened because freshmen always move in first. And now since everything is pushed up sooner, because we were originally supposed to move in August 26th. That's when I've moved in every year. But now it's so much sooner and the freshmen are going in even sooner. So yeah, we are already like up and running.
And you have your classes selected?
Yep, I selected them last semester.
What are you going to take?
I'm taking broadcasting journalism, and I'm taking conversion, and I have to take a capstone. Pretty much like you have to do like a year-long project, and then you present it at the end of the semester.
I would love to be a fly on the wall, because she's going to take a broadcasting class. And I will guarantee you that you're going to be so way ahead of the curve about the reality of broadcasting, because you've seen the other side of it now. But they got to show you the vanilla side of it, because they got to teach the numbers, right?
Yep. There's
So
so
I
much
would-
other things that go into it, like other than just reading the teleprompter. Like there's so many things you can't say. Like a lot of things you can't say.
Other than the curse words?
Yeah.
What else can't you say?
Well, it also depends which network you're working with.
Really?
Like let's say like when I'm on FPTV, that's Franklin Pierce Television, like I can't bring up other like scores for other schools. So like let's say we played against them in football, I can't bring up their scores even though we played against them. So like if I'm like working for CNN, I can't bring up anything Fox News related, vice versa.
So they don't let you. Oh, I see what they do.
Like
That's interesting. Yeah.
There's a lot of things you just like you'll get fired. You'll be terminated.
Wow. Did you realize that?
I didn't realize it, because I look at it from the ABC, NBC, CBS point of view, which they give you what you're going to talk about. They don't have you go out there and do it.
Right.
And when you're in college, I guess it's a learning tool, so you got to learn how to put it, edit it, the whole nine. I could see that. I could understand. I think the football scores is kind of ridiculous, but
What's happening with football season in college this year? Anyone know?
It's canceled.
No, it's coming back on. No, not college.
The NFL
but
is coming
NFL September 15th.
it's the due date.
Is the due date.
July
for NFL.
24th is opening day for baseball.
It's crazy. Everything's coming back
Really?
on.
That's next
NASCAR's
week, isn't
coming
it?
back.
The 24th. 2 weeks.
Baseball, football, everything's coming back.
But only for pro.
Pro, yeah.
The
Pro level.
baseball stadiums are open in the cities, but they're not going to have any fans. The funny thing is that the guys in the dugout have to go where the fans sit, and they got to be 6 feet apart where the fans sit. So they're going to have the players in where the fans aren't going to be, and the players on the field. It's really strange. The announcers are not going on the road. They are going to announce the games from their home stadium. I learned that also.
That's interesting.
Now, what they're going to do is they're going to be tested 3 times during the game. If a player gets sick or the fever gets high, which they have this way of doing it, they pull him off, and everybody around him gets pulled off the field as well. It's really strange. They're going to be
Wait,
wearing masks.
They're testing the players during the game
Yep.
3 times
Yep.
to see if they catch it.
I don't know what I think that the biggest fear is nobody really knows when you catch it. So if you get sick today, did
Even
you have
with
it a
those
day
big
ago,
helmets?
2 days ago? Well, this is the problem. So they have them in camp now, so that there are players that
So
are
they're
opting out.
quarantining together now in camp.
Exactly. They're bubble wrapping them is what they're calling it. So that means they're not allowed to go anywhere.
So whatever's exposed, they get it in. It's kind of like a herd mentality. If you get it, you're all getting it. If you spread it. Okay.
Right.
And what they're trying to do is keep people away from people as much as possible. Now, yesterday, I was going to tell you this morning, they had the first basketball game, TBN or TBT, whoever the champion game was played last night in Orlando. And the team won on the last second shot. I don't even know who the hell they are. And they won, and there's confetti. There's nobody in the stands. And there's confetti. They're hugging one another. I'm going to tell you, that whole team, if there's one guy in that team sick, they're all sick because they were hugging each other and
Interesting.
high-fiving. And the
Where is
first-
it? Is it up at Disney World?
Disney World. Last night, it was the first game.
Isn't it interesting that they all went to Disney World? Are there no other I guess because it's
I know.
ESPN?
Is there nowhere else to go besides Florida? Like, go somewhere else.
Well, I think that they
California's huge.
I think because it's a big place, they have different stadiums. I know the Atlanta Braves baseball, they used to practice there, so they got an official baseball field.
So is everyone just staying? I saw the Heat. I guess they're there as well, right? So the Heat, they're all in there. So they have their conference
playing the
room and they've got their
basketball
rooms,
game,
and
yeah.
everyone's got their conference room. They eat. They do everything in this one room.
Now, you do know that professional sports are played on a professional field. You can't just, like, we used to pick up games and go play baseball in a sandlot. You can't do that. A field has to be a certain height, a certain width. The grass has to be a certain height. If it doesn't meet up to standards, you don't play. It was a problem they had in Europe to play football, NFL football. Those standards for soccer were nowhere near the NFL. So they said, you're going to have to turn the stadiums over or we won't go. So they didn't go the first year. The second year, they did. Now, you ever notice how on the fields they have like chunks of grass? If that stuff comes up, they won't let you play professional sports on it.
Isn't that called something when it comes up? It starts with a T, like a tuffet or something? A tuft.
Okay.
I
All
think
I
you
know
got
is they
that.
won't let you
I
play.
think that's right.
A tuft of, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing is that Orlando has professional ranking deals, the basketball courts.
Because it's an
the baseball-
ESPN facility, right? It's in their partnership.
So
or
they're
they,
at that level.
Yeah.
So if you're going to play a game and you go to even a university is not at a NFL, MLB level.
Interesting.
Even though they have great facilities, they're not at that level.
Wow. Very knowledgeable you are.
Well, you know, I was in the game a long time. It's true, I was, and I love the aspect. Always wanted to do a sports coverage. We talked to the Port St. Lucie for the Mets to go up there and try to do something. That's my team. See if we could do a show from there.
We should get, well, the kids went up to On the Ave last weekend, and they've got the hot dogs, they've got Cracker Jacks. There's actually even a toy in the Cracker Jack still.
Yes, they still do.
Did you take Gio up for hot dogs this weekend?
No, he didn't want to go.
Where'd you go?
You stayed local. They all went. They had tacos and hot dogs.
Yep. We had hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah, Vinny went with Slick. They were.
Yeah, we had to take
they
our
went
nude
on
shots
a
that
friendship
weekend.
date up there, looking for a
Friendship
number.
date.
So I was thinking, Slick, you know how they're talking about the models going up for the photography segment we did on the first hour?
Mm-hmm.
You could do this whole slick oil slick kind of thing that Vinny took pictures of and kind of
we
submit
could
that
do
as a
that.
model.
I can set the vibe and Vinny can take the pictures. That would be nice.
That's what I was thinking.
Still got to pay me though.
Oh yeah, true. I'm so sorry, Vinny.
All I know is the slick.
The oil
Sir
slick.
Slickness. I'm not.
Sir Slick-a-Lot?
Sir Slick-a-Lot.
I dubbed these Sir Slick-a-Lot.
Unbelievable.
Let's go to commercial break, 888-994-4995. The music of Lenny Marine. I can't believe I knew Bye Bye Birdie.
Can't believe you need that either.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, Visit gubbarum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Indiana Jones.
I show him my Indiana Jones hat. I said Star Wars. I got that messed up. All right, you want to bring on the guests?
I do. Here's breaking news from CNN.
Uh-oh.
For children ages 0 to 2, no added sugar. I'm so glad they just came out with that announcement because we should not be giving our children or anyone added sugar. Just food for thought.
In
But
other
that
words,
just
don't
came out.
add it. Just eat the sugar it has.
No amount of added sugar is okay for a baby's development. There you have it. So stay away from processed foods. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we're staying away from all that other stuff, but I'm glad they made that study and announcement. And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. We finally have our guest. We've got Marta on with Ability Adaptive Wear. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience, too.
Where are you?
Right now I'm actually in California, so that kind of...
Oh, you're in a
is
total
why I
different
got
time
the
zone.
zones. Yeah, exactly. I'm moving from California back to Texas, so I have extra confusion with time zones because of that.
Oh my gosh. Tell us about
Yeah.
Ability Adaptive Wear.
Sure. So I actually co-founded the company with a family friend who's a pediatric surgeon about 4 years ago now. And she came to me with her first idea, which was to make feeding tube onesies for babies that have like feeding tubes or chemo ports, basically just like clothing that provides access to different medical devices. And I had previous experience sewing when I was in high school and middle school. I would sew my own clothes. And I've just always been really creative, and I've also been on the medical track myself, studied healthcare policy. So it kind of was just like a fun project that I took on at first while I was still applying to medical school. And then it, turned into what's now Ability, which is sort of my new career focus, but both of our passion projects for me and my partner. And it's what we've been dedicating the last 4 years to.
And this is a new company. Do you have any products with you that we can see?
I don't, because I'm moving.
Oh, you're really moving, okay.
I am. I'm in my boyfriend's house in California right now. All of my stuff is in Texas. I wish I did have things to show you, but everything's on our website and our Instagram if you follow us on Ability Adaptive Wear on Instagram.
And some of the pieces not only are for babies, I saw you have like an adult onesie, and you've got different things that help with different pumps.
Right, so we have expanded to adults. We now have stuff for babies, for kids, for teens, for adults, and we're trying to move into the elderly population as well, because there are so many people in the elderly population who have medical devices or special needs. So we definitely see the need for adaptive clothing across all ages. So we're really trying to figure out how we can design kind of like the most simple basics that everyone can wear, so that work across different ages, somewhat unisex clothing, just basic t-shirts with access, bodysuits, accessories, stuff like that. So we're kind of constantly expanding in terms of our product offerings and what we're looking to develop, just based on what people are requesting from us and what they say they need.
And what are some of the requests? What are people looking for access with what different devices?
Sure, so insulin pumps is a huge one. We had our insulin pump belt go kind of viral a few months ago with American Eagle's line Aerie, and they have been a partner with us for the last few months, and we're hoping to continue that partnership. But most of their customers that really connected to our products were people with type 1 diabetes. So people who have to carry insulin pumps that are attached to their abdomen or the back of their arm all day long, every single day. So sometimes it's just little portable medical devices that people need to carry, or they need access to the tubes throughout the day, or something more invasive like a feeding tube, something that required surgery and they have to live with that the rest of their life. People require access to all sorts of different medical devices, and we're kind of constantly hearing of more and more things that we could potentially make adaptive products for. So we're definitely learning on an ongoing basis what kinds of medical devices need that kind of access or protection or moisture wicking properties, stuff like that.
It's interesting because I was looking at different pads and different things that seem so simple that I guess we take for granted when we get dressed. Pumps and wires and what you do with a baby.
Yeah, exactly. And so I can only imagine, I don't have any physical adaptive needs myself, but I can only imagine, it's hard for me to get dressed this morning. I can't imagine not having options that don't fit and work with every part of my body. And that's true for people with different body shapes, for people with amputations, with limb differences, with cerebral palsy, with other physical disabilities. There's just a huge range of different kinds of needs, and there's not really any company that's trying to go after all of them and really make universal clothing that fits and works with everyone. So that's kind of like our underlying mission.
And I actually think they have some pictures up of some of the items on your website. What is your website?
Okay, great. Yeah, sorry, did you say you were going to show them?
What is your website?
Oh, what is it? It's abilityadaptivewear.com. And ability is spelled with 2 E's.
All right, let's see some of these pictures, gang. They're bringing them up. You had no idea you're going to be opening this business, I guess, 4 years ago.
No idea.
What were you
Not
doing
at all.
before that?
But it was kind of, sorry?
What were you doing before this business?
So I actually started medical school, and that has been, my career path for my whole life. And when I was in my first year of medical school, I found myself working on my company that I had started 3 years ago that I couldn't tear myself away from. And I realized that was where my heart lies, and that's where my interests lie, and it allows me to combine, the healthcare aspect with the science, with the creative design. So it's kind of like, I don't know, this perfect career sort of fell in my lap when I wasn't expecting it. And I've kind of, just finally had the courage to really embrace it and pursue that path.
And that's what happened. So tell us what we're looking at. What do you see the screen, the top picture?
Sure, yeah. So this is actually one of our ambassadors. She is amazing, and her name is Kimberly. She is an advocate for people with different sorts of invisible illnesses or adaptive needs. And she has a colostomy bag or a colostomy pouch, which allows you to empty, if you have, colon cancer or something wrong with your digestive system, sometimes you will have to get this medical device attached or an opening inserted into your abdomen, and that is what this device is for. It's to allow bowel movements into the abdomen. So a large number of people actually have these. They're just always hidden under clothing. So this is why we call them invisible illnesses. So what we're trying to do in addition to providing clothing is also just increasing awareness by sharing people's photos like this one.
Interesting. Make everyone become inclusive. You shouldn't have to hide what you have, right? We should all be able to live with our differences and be accepted.
Yeah, exactly. We don't think that anyone should feel like they have to hide. I think people should be able to, show what they want or not show what they want, and not have to feel uncomfortable about being themselves. But at the same time, we know that some people aren't, they're not wanting to share more of themselves, like via, Instagram, social media. So we kind of understand that, and we just want sort of to be a part of that movement of making industry more inclusive in general.
You guys have other pictures as well? And I see you have a lot of clips.
One more?
There more pictures?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Why so many clips?
Are you talking about the calf clips right now?
Is that what those are? And I saw on your site you've got different
like a
clips for
strap.
different devices.
Yeah, so we have a calf clip. That was actually something, sometimes in the past I would be working in the office, 24 hours and sleeping on the couch, and I would just have an idea for something really simple like that. And I would, go to Amazon and I would try to find the materials that I would need, and I would kind of MacGyver little products like that. And that was an example of a product that I sort of just did on the side to see if it would work, and now it's one of our most popular products. And that is actually, it's a clip that has a strap with a snap that helps secure like different types of tubes or catheters or lines for people who have, insulin pumps, are connected to feeding tubes, IVs. It basically helps secure like extra cording, so it doesn't get caught on things like a door handle or someone else's hand, or like, someone's jeans, and rips out of your body. So that's the purpose of those.
Okay.
And then these
are
right
patches?
here, this picture. Yeah, these are ostomy covers. So those are waterproof material, and we make them in cute colors, and that's to cover the medical device that we saw 2 pictures ago on Kimberly. That's for an ostomy pouch.
Oh, okay.
And the top picture?
So we have some with these fun little sayings.
That's
just
funny,
to kind of,
literally.
Yeah, bring levity to a situation that a lot of people find tough. Yeah.
It is what
And
it
that's
is.
Actually, people have responded really well to those designs, the one that have bad words on them.
And the top is for the insulin, for the read?
Yeah, so the top image, that's actually an image from American Eagle's website. They did a photo shoot with the products that they have that are ours that are now on their website, and this is the insulin pump belt.
Oh, it's the pump belt in the back,
So that's
okay.
that's the back view. The front view has a zipper and a big pocket to hold insulin pumps or iPhones or anything that you need to carry around. And it's moisture wicking, it's really, really comfortable. We try to make sure that everything is really sensory friendly when we're designing as well, because a lot of people with medical devices and different adaptive needs also often have sensory needs. Like they, are really averse to irritation from itching and tags and seams and stuff like that. So we try to just think about like every possible problem that a clothing item could have, and then we solve for that, if that makes sense, when we're designing.
It's amazing. I mean, you gave up medical school to create this company and to continue to grow it. So it has to be a passion of yours to give up a dream like that.
Definitely. I think just thinking about, what I'm really passionate about and what I want, my impact to be, I guess, and like what I want to leave behind, I kind of saw an opportunity to, really be impactful doing something that I love and that comes naturally to me, and that allows me to meet with so many new people and have these conversations that I never would otherwise have had. And I couldn't give that up.
It's fascinating. You're in a trance over here.
Well, my grandfather had that procedure done.
Oh, did he?
And and I'm thinking back, I was 12, so I'm going back a while. And in the day, it was pretty, they didn't have any kind of mechanism. It was the bag filled up with air. You had to take a pin to empty it out. He was always embarrassed and humiliated. My grandfather died in my arms when I was 12 from this procedure, and it's just bringing up all of these things that I went through. How embarrassed he was. He walked home from the hospital because he was so embarrassed, because we left him there for an hour. We went to get him food. When we came back, I couldn't find him. And he walked out of the hospital. He just walked out. He walked home. He got a ride home from somebody. I don't know what it was. But there was so much psychological stuff that was happening to him that nobody in the day understood. So I'm listening to everything you're saying and talking about, and it's just bringing up all this stuff when I was 12. And it just made it really, really difficult. Going through this thing in the day was tough. And having to live with people's view. Nobody wanted to be in the same room with him. Everybody thought that he was an alien from outer space. It was really, really, it was unfortunate. And I'm listening to some of the things that you're talking about. I like the hot shit piece and everything else. I love it. I love it because it's come a long way. And I had wished that he had known somebody like you back in the day, because it would have been different. People didn't go to restaurants and stuff because they have these ailments, because these things are happening in their life. That he used to hide in the closet when visitors came to the house. And I'm looking and I'm thinking back, man, I was 12 and I went through all of this emotion. I wrote a paper on it in NYU, and they published it about the impact, not so much about what I'm looking at, but the impact psychologically of what he went through.
Right.
And it's just bringing it all home. It's just been one of those days, I guess, today.
You've been a lot of reminiscing lately.
It has been, you know, and it's funny because I wish that he had known somebody with your courage and your vision back in the day. That was not part of it. Back in the day, to have those bags just stick on your skin when it's 112 in heat in Puerto Rico, it was a challenge to have it stay on. It was another challenge. All sorts of different things happened. And he had the bag put in there. My uncle Juji's father just had one put in, and they took it out because there's a procedure now where they can reverse this stuff.
Tell me about the response as a woman in business of creating something like this. What is the response you're getting, the support of the community?
Sure. Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you so much for sharing that story. I'm guessing that, you know, some of your viewers will connect with that, because that's definitely the psychological aspect of all of this is definitely like a driving factor, I guess, sort of like a motivating force that, you know, that really underlies everyone's quality of life. And if you don't feel like you can be yourself and you can be social and be in public and have your medical device or your chronic illness or your disability, then, you know, that's really tough, and that strips away a lot of your opportunities. So I think, like, you know, medicine has gone so far to take better care of our patients, and people are living longer and people are living healthier lives, and many people who, you know, may not be alive today if they were born 40 years ago now have a chance at life because of medicine. So now it's like our turn, I think, culturally to step up and say, let's also treat these people, you know, as equals and as humans, and you know, not discriminate based on something like having a colostomy bag or having, you know, a visible illness or an invisible illness. And I think just the fact that that's sort of you know, that's really like where our values lie. I think that's why people have started responding to us in a way we really appreciate, and people have been, you know, really connecting with us and saying, like, thanks, like, I feel seen. Like, I'm so glad that American Eagle has colostomy bag covers and insulin pump belts and cath clips. You know, who would have thought 10 years ago that a major retailer would be providing adaptive products for medical devices that not even everyone is aware of. You know, I was on the medical path and I had never seen or heard of a feeding tube until I actually started, you know, working on clothing for those items. So that, I think, just goes to show how truly invisible a lot of these things can be, and just that, you know, you never know what someone's going through, and someone might have a medical device under their clothing, and you know what, that's fine, it doesn't make them any different. And now I think it's time that, you know, people stop feeling like they need to hide those things, and I think having this visibility, you know, through the American Eagle campaign, and then just, you know, having, you know, fun graphics, bright branding, making it, you know, like an empowering, like, exciting thing is what has struck a chord with a lot of people. So what we're hearing from people is, you know, that they've been looking for products like this their whole life, and that they're so glad that someone is making stuff like this, and someone is showing people that look like them in advertising now. So that really just, I think, is kind of like bumpers that shows us we're on the right path, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta follow the signs.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
exactly.
Thank you so much. And you're gonna be in Teddy Unscripted on Friday?
Yep, exactly. I'm excited for that.
At 10:30, would you have a top selling item?
Yeah, so right now it would be the insulin pump belt, which
could
is the
see that.
belt on the image that we showed a few minutes ago.
I can see that being
Yeah, so
number
that's
one.
really popular.
Is it unisex, or there's some more geared for women, some for men?
So we try to take like a unisex approach when we're designing. Some of our products definitely skew more feminine or typically feminine, and some skew more masculine. And we try to have sort of like in-betweens that could work for everyone. And we definitely don't label as like men's and women's on our website, because we want people to be able to feel like, you know, whatever clothes are available for them just based on their preference. or their identity.
Very cool. Well, Teddy, nice interview. Tell us your website again.
It's abilityadaptivewear.com.
Ability with 2 E's.
Very cool.
Yes, like t-shirt.
Very nice. Thank you so much for joining us, Marta. Good luck with the move.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Have a great day. Stay safe.
Have a great day. Bye.
Very cool.
She's going from one hot zone to another hot zone.
Where's she going?
California to Texas.
Oh my God. No, stay in California.
We're not any better, is all I can tell you.
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
even know. Nice interview.
Very informative, very interesting, brings back a lot of memories, a lot of, and the technology is getting better, you know, and she's bringing it forward. That meter for the
Insulin?
for the insulin, it works with your phone. Is that the one that works with your phone?
I think so.
And it automatically feeds insulin into your system if it's needed or something like that. Interesting. I think I have questions for her for Friday. I was just thrown back by some of the things that she was bringing up from the past, all of the incidents that you can occur, and you want to be comfortable, and you want to be. And it's funny because in my life, I've had people. I had a nurse that I knew once, and she said to me that there is no kind of Depends that's waterproof for adults. Did you know that?
Waterproof? I thought
Waterproof
Depends are,
adults.
but I thought that's what they are. I thought they were
Waterproof.
adult diapers.
In other words, you can't go into the pool.
Oh, you can't go swimming with them. That's interesting.
So she was developing one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I met her in Tampa. This is going back a while. And I said to her, of course there isn't. I went into every Publix. There isn't. I went to every CVS. There isn't. There is no waterproof unless it's changed back in the day.
Interesting.
And it's just these things, these small tendencies that we take
For
for
granted.
granted. It's true.
Makes you re-examine what things are.
Even Velcro sneakers. When Velcro sneakers makes a comeback, you guys are going to regret not investing with me.
We're all investing with you, Freddie. We're all here with you every day, is all I can tell you. You know, it's nice to hear Life Back Next Door. Organic Movements, I guess, camp is off hiatus, so there's a few kids over there
I hear them.
doing ballet and dance camp. They hear us, we hear
I
them.
hear the music. They hear when Lenny plays.
They love it when you play, Lenny. They like the music. They're doing their ballet over there. So if you're looking for some camp for your kids, I think they're open, I don't know what time they start, but till 4 o'clock. And they come in and out the side door, and they don't walk through the whole studio anymore. A lot of changes.
Oh, they don't go through the whole studio?
No, I think they come through the back door now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they all wear masks?
Yeah, they get a tour. They had a tour in here, and the kids came in, I think 6 of them, 8 of them, and they all had their little mask on, and they had their tights and stuff. And they were looking at the art, and one of the little girls fell in love with the horses. Remember?
Yep. So amazing things. Nice job, Teddy. We had Cara Keys. I'm going to introduce her. That's my mosquito company. Talk about oh my gosh, the mosquitoes that are out are crazy.
Just mosquitoes?
The mosquito hunters are calling me.
I don't have no mosquito.
I got mosquito. You do?
Let's keep the dragonflies around because the dragonflies eat all the mosquitoes.
I don't have no dragonfly either.
Well, I got the dragon. I don't have dragonflies. I got mosquitoes though. So that's the
Why
mosquito
would you have
hunters.
mosquitoes? Doesn't mosquito come from standing water? You have standing water?
We have a lot of rain. Maybe it doesn't rain at your house.
Your roof has standing water.
It might.
I guarantee you. That's where it comes from.
It might very well.
I got no mosquitoes. And I live on a lake. No mosquito.
Yeah, that's nice.
There better not be a mosquito out there. I'll bring out flamethrower.
That's the mosquito hunters that are calling me. Nice show. The music of Cara Keys. We're going to introduce her to Amy Minty. See if we can have the Vegas Strip song kind of go with for Strip or Gamble. I think it's a perfect combination.
I think that we should formulate a strip or gamble video.
She has one.
No, I mean us. Put something with Vegas. Strip or gamble.
That's
and I'm
perfect for
telling
you.
you, it's going to be a hot pepper, a hot chili pepper.
So Amy's going to be with us on Friday. Tomorrow we've got Fem City. I don't know who else. We're going to see who else we got cooking on Thursday. Any shows
Tomorrow
today?
is Thursday.
I know. And our virtual platform continues to grow. So tune in for our shows weekly, every day.
That's right. We'll see you in the morning.
Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time with our morning zoo crew and the music of Lenny Marie.
And don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all. Sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light.